Smorgasbord.
I am.
Shit.
Previously last week. Um. Shit.
Did you know it's Wookiee?
I didn't.
No.
I'm trying to develop
We
the
gotta do
skill
the
where I'm
market.
remembering, but
Market.
fucking
Market.
yeah.
Very unprofessional.
Feel like you guys went shopping. Hey, I feel like y'all went shopping and.
A little bit, I guess.
Oh
not
yeah,
really.
you visited Granny Goodness. You had a little pop tent set up outside of the Temple of Sabras. You went in there, said hi, saved the priest from being assassinated in his ass.
We put fire to
Also faked
it.
an assassination
Yeah, like an
and sent
assassination.
the
Put
guy lover off to go find her.
Yeah,
I don't know. We did something with someone, and
we chopped off his ear to save him, but we accidentally sent him to a cult. But then the lady.
then
went
his girlfriend is like, "I'm a symbol of team," and like we're like, "You do that. Have fun.
Yep.
Fun storming the castle."
Yeah.
Oh right, Shago and
Oh yeah. Grok
His
found
bae.
that plus four sword. Actually, I remember that.
What?
Jelly Bean leveled up 20
Yep.
times and is now level 23.
He
I
did get
remember
to level
that.
23. Well, I mean, look, you obviously don't remember everything.
Clearly.
You were filling in the blanks for you, you know?
Exactly. Just what is gonna happen.
I made two fucking I made two potions for these two.
Oh
If
crap!
they
We didn't use them.
Well, yeah, you actually didn't use them because
That's
well,
true. Well, I was gonna use mine to escape the police, but we didn't end up needing to.
I think it was
Yeah,
time for
no, we were just really good at lying.
Yeah.
yeah, and also we managed to talk with the captain of the ship, so we can settle and walk off the shore. And while you guys were doing that, Taro the Zinzer just went to the market because they had nothing else to do. But they told the captain that if they see an orc and a plasmoid that their name are
Little slime guy.
beings, they need to stay on the ship. We're just going to be back, and we can walk off to the shore.
Got it. And we also gotta wait until tomorrow to do the seer thing because he has.
Yeah, we
Can
told
do
the
that.
captain we were gonna set sail tomorrow.
So now
We
it's
can do
time
the seer now.
So now it's time for Taro the Zinzerdos to know each other a little bit more.
Got it. Sounds good. So yeah.
Depends
So, Wookie,
on
what happened last session?
Yes. Yeah. Where do we start off, Wookie?
Honestly, I've been playing with levels this whole time because the play button is somehow reversed into play backwards. So I'm like, what the fuck?
That's
Whoops.
really strange.
Maybe that would happen. Maybe that wouldn't happen if you didn't play with knobs and stuff. You know?
These knobs are
knobs?
Oh,
really.
trust me, Wookie plays with enough knobs as is.
You said no personal stuff.
These sliders and knobs are really betraying me right now.
Oh,
But
For
yeah,
all
you
your-
guys, I believe all found yourself rendezvoused back at Kaya's House of Repose, spending an evening of relaxation. Go ahead and mark yourselves on a long rest before you meet back up with Otome Swift and Dark and make your way to the Temple Belrulium. I believe there's a couple other things that you'd like to address here in town.
Me, I think I wanted to. Okay. Was there a thing that I needed to get? Okay, sorry, someone sent me a message. I wanted to get to. I wanted to get to the shop, but to get what exactly, I don't remember. Okay, I got Flame Lily. Oh, yeah, okay, I do have chocolate. I got Fire Piece, that's great. I need. Oh, yes! I need. Give me a sec. Finding my page from the potion that I need. And. Where the hell is it? Common, uncommon. Yeah, it's supposed to be there. No. No. Are there easy? Ah, ocean. Okay. I need to see at the market if there's cat tongues in Barossa bush.
Cat tongues?
Half
Yeah.
the market is cat tongues. There's just cat tongues hanging everywhere.
Oh my god.
It's a
Okay.
cat massacre. It's a catastrophe.
No, a cat
Hey.
is a
Sorry, catastrophe.
no, cat tongues is a specific plant. I shall detail you the plant. Wait a minute. Where is that plant?
Do me a flavor, Terodis. Roll a D100.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! I forgot my shit. I forgot my dice upstairs. Well,
Go get him. What are you doing,
hey.
bro?
Well, here's their 14.
Oh no, we're not gonna have to hear the clattering of your dice today. That's awful.
Aw.
That
Wow,
dice you can hear clatter if you want.
14 out of 100. That is no good.
Catstone. Catstone it's a mid-sized herbaceous plant that has a bunch of small 5-blade purple-white flowers that quickly turns a ripen into fig-sized pod.
You rolled a 14?
14, yeah.
After you're thorough, you spend a better part of an hour looking around the marketplaces. You go to the Red Bazaar and your feet get all sticky with the blood that coats the ground. You have to step over and navigate some of the blood buckets that are just strewn about the place. You don't find any there, and you head back to the Grand Souk, and you even go back to the fire lily guy, who you feel like, I mean, you really drilled into him, and there's still obviously some tension between you two, and not even he's giving you a lead on where you can find some. So no, unfortunately, you're not able to find any.
Dang.
Damn. I look at Zarda since there. I know I should have put him into his state. Zardos, it was with me, right?
If it's the next day, I would not.
That sounds like you would.
I think Tarodis asked you if he wanted to join. You said yes in the last session, so I suppose you went with Tarodis.
If this is the day before, then yeah.
The day
I'm thinking this is the next day. You guys rendezvoused, had a nap, and then you went back out shopping on your own. What are the rest of you doing as Tarodis is out looking for flour?
And I will gather my dice. I'll be back.
Grok valiantly strolls out to the city and puts his arms to his sides, looking at the beautiful magnum opus in the jungle, and instantly tries to find a back alley where he can gamble.
All right, go ahead and make me a luck roll. D100, please.
Easy. See, with Grok, you gotta realize that. Oh, never mind. I got a 39.
You know, you do see some promising avenues. Like as soon as you get to these like back alleys that you're like, oh yeah, I can hear dice clattering, I can hear cards shuffling. They immediately there's like a flurry of movement, and people just like go back to working and cover up whatever they were doing. You can see that there's probably gambling going on, but they think you might be a narc, so they're not including you. And then you head back to the dinosaur racing, and you settle back into there and start gambling on the dinosaur racing.
Easy. Alright.
So, Grok,
gotta
as
roll.
you're observing the dinosaur racing, you do see that there's a couple of individuals who they're trying to get a large triceratops to, they're trying to maneuver. It's a little bit uncooperative. They're trying to, wrangle him into place to put him on the starting line, and it's difficult for them. They're, swearing at each other, and some of them are, slipping on some of the rain that has made the streets wet. It's kind of a Three Stooges act, and one of the Triceratops is one of the Stooges.
Got it. I go over to them. What seem be problem?
There's no problem here. We're just going to get the Triceratops into the race here. You mind giving us a hand, friend?
Let me talk with it. Me talk animals.
You could speak a dinosaur.
And I cast Speak with Animals on myself.
Uh-huh.
And I speak to this Triceratops. Good evening. Why you not go to line?
Chomp, chomp, chomp. He's like chewing some cud, and there's this moment of pause before he turns back to you, and then there's like a spark of realization as he sees, like you see in his mind, he can understand you, and then it's like another 3-5 seconds before he replies. Just wanna race. So much effort.
Is there anything I can do to make you want to race? Food? Water?
Stomach hurt. Maybe good.
It's a very nice dinosaur.
Favorite grass. I'll race real fast.
Got it. Favorite grass? Where grass? Me get you.
You turn around and you see him kind of like head nod over to this big old barrel, and it has this like dying brown kind of look to it. It's baled up right next to him.
Favorite grass over there. All right, so Grok valiantly strolls over to this grass, and he tries to pick up the big bale, just to get as much as he can. Just grabs the whole bale. He doesn't want to just grab a handful. That's wussy. And he grabs it all and tries to drag it over. No, he doesn't even drag it over. He lifts it over his head, plops it in front of the Triceratops.
Yeah, this Triceratops, but works like with you, and this huge tongue elongates, comes out, and like wraps a big old hunk of this grass and packs a fat lip. And it starts like chewing on it. This guy looks very squirrel-like. He just packs both of his lips with a fat lip on both sides. And you've noticed that before, this Triceratops, it was pretty gassy. Like, this entire area just has a stink to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now it's really ramping up. Like, you continually just hear like a small escape of just a droning fart that is pretty much continuous now.
Very mature.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. You feel better now?
Yeah, he may not look like a winner, but I tell you, this is look, we really need this to work out for us. We bought this Triceratops because we thought he would be a quick one, but gotta spend the last of our money on this here. Thanks for your help. Yeah, thank you. And at this point, the Triceratops is trying to like waddle its way onto the starting line, and it does make it there eventually.
Okay, Grok sees this. He's happy that he helped the Triceratops, but in no way. But then he thinks that he doesn't want to bet for the Triceratops, but then he realizes, Triceratops. Slow, but maybe he fast this one time for no particular reason other than grass. So he bets it all on this Triceratops, even though it looks slow as hell.
Okay.
He's
Yep.
gonna bet 10 whole gold pieces on this. He's got a whole lot riding on this. This is like a king's ransom to little poor people.
Sure. Smart. Yep. As you place that bet, the bookie is, well, I'd say they are raising an eyebrow at you, but both eyebrows like go really high up the forehead, and he like puffs out his cheeks. Whoa. Are you sure about this? This is, I mean, you know which you're betting on here, right?
No worry. Grok have whole heart and soul into this race. Grok know that Triceratops win. After all, me and Grok and Triceratops friend.
Yep. All right, Bob. Now, good luck. And takes the money and kind of just like trying to stifle a laugh. And the race, you see it like all the people clear out of the street. They make a corridor for the dinosaurs to race through. The dinosaur right next to the Triceratops that you've just put all this money on is lean, mean. You see that it has a series of medals on the side of it that it denotes all the races that it's won previously, and there's just like 50, 60. This is a pedigree on this opposite dinosaur, and as the very attractive young lady with scantily dressed comes out with a checkered flag, puts it up in the air, and then whoosh, brings it down, and the dinosaur next to the ones you betting on sprints forward, taking these huge leaps and strides. As the Ore dinosaur, all four legs just immediately out to the side, and it starts rolling on its belly, and you hear this loud fart.
Grok not worried. After all, this remind Grok of Tortoise and Hare story. No way I lose.
The two individuals that were trying to like work with you to get this giant Triceratops to race, they come back up and they're just like on their knees. They're like swearing. Oh no, this is really bad. That was the last that we have. Oh, this is terrible. Oh no. And yeah.
Grok gives the Triceratops a big thumbs up, ready for his eventual victory.
Look, let us make this up to you, eh? And the two brothers, well, they're not brothers, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, these two guys, you see one of them is a Kalashite human, and the other one is, I want to say, oh yeah, a halfling. They're gonna like try and like come up to you and like profusely apologize. Like, look, let us make this up to you. Maybe we could set this this guy up as a pack animal. What are you doing here? What are you trying to accomplish here? We're really sorry about this. The race is not. This did not work out for us.
Grok understand. Sometimes things not work out the way you want it to. Grok understand that very well.
No, Sango, we think he might be better as a pack animal. We bought him on mistaken pretenses. We thought that he would probably be good as a racer, but that is obviously not the case. This is really embarrassing for us. We are sorry that you lost money.
Grok is very irritated that he lose money. But
How much money did you lose, by the way?
10 gold pieces,
10? How much money do you have
Yeah.
left?
20 gold pieces, because I...
You didn't share with the party? Come on.
Yeah, but you know, Grok has a problem, and honestly, I thought the Triceratops would win. Honestly, I thought you know, underdog story, but no, I guess life just doesn't
Honestly,
work
about
out.
halfway through that, I thought Wookiee was gonna be like a huge fart happened, and he like shot up like a rocket anymore.
Exactly, right?
Oh,
That would have been the underdog story of the century. But well,
It's a flying Triceratops. Oh my god.
Grok looks at these two guys and says, "No worry about it. No need to pay back. Grok make decision on its own terms. Grok just say to you now, keep up work. One day, this animal bring you great prosperity. Do not give up on it."
Wait. Perhaps we can make this up to you. We understand that you lost 10 gold, but what if we told you that maybe we could get you the fortune that you seek here? What if we told you we knew where the dragon horde needle was?
Grok had no idea what that is.
Needle was a dragon here in the jungles of Jolt, and we have a map showing us where her dragon horde was located. And, Farrell, he'll take out this map from his back pocket and unravel it, and you see a pretty interesting map. This is like, it's not like just hatched into the back of a napkin. This is a detailed map, and you can see this huge pit indicated, and next to the pit on the, you'd say is probably some distance into the Cholt, maybe like 50, 60 miles, there is, it says the Needle's Bones next to this large pit on the map.
Can we see it?
Grok looks at the map.
Grok can see it.
Interesting. And you say fortune be here?
It is a dragon's horde. When does the dragon not have a fortune that could make any of us rich behind our wildest dreams?
How much you want for map? Grok can pay you.
Now friend, this map is not for sale. This is an equal opportunity for both of us. 50-50 partners. We guide you to the dragon's horde, and you protect us. We both have jobs. We both make this expedition possible.
Grok liked the sound of that. But
Well,
Grok have prior missions to complete. Will you be in town long?
we'll be here until we can find a proper partnership to take us out into the jungle.
Grok would like to accept this opportunity, but he has to talk to friends first.
You have more individuals that would be able to help us on our journey.
Indubitably,
Fantastic. Well,
Grok have many friends.
fantastic, Grok. My brother and I will wait for you until. Oh, wait, they're not brothers. Fuck. No,
It's
we'll
too
wait
late
for you
now,
to get back to
you've
town.
We've already established it.
Brothers from another mother. They're brothers in scams. Brother in
Brother,
business.
no, brothers in very
Brother-in-law.
Brother-
They're brother-in-laws.
brothers in very, very legitimately business practices.
They're brother-in-laws.
Okay. Grok nods, and Grok find you here then?
Yeah, we'll be trying to make something here happen at the dinosaur races until you return.
Grok understand. And Grok also looks at him and says, Grok think maybe you should stop feeding the animal that specific type of grass.
Oh, but he loves it so much it's his favorite.
Grok understand, but Grok also feel like that grass might be what's making him so awful.
Just because it's poison doesn't mean it's the cause of his indigestion. Wait,
Grok will ignore the sentence that came out of mouth and leave you. We'll be back shortly. Well, not shortly, but soonish.
yeah, you leave them, you head off into the city. Where are you heading, Grok?
Grok heads to the markets, hoping to find Taurus or whatever his name is. Taurus.
Yeah, you find Taradus.
That's what
He's
I'm gonna say.
looking a little frustrated. He's not finding what he's looking for, so you continue to search, looking around the the marketplace for the different reagents he's going to need for potions. So that leaves Jellybean and Zerdos. What are you two doing?
Jellybean is looking for anything he can use to update and make the map better.
I'll say you're able to find some cartographer tools, very nice brass pieces of instruments. You're not finding...
Jellybean's got his own. He's got a bag of his stuff.
Nope, okay.
His own cartographer tools.
Taro, this can just craft it for you. If it
He's
is
got
the
his
next,
own
you gotta.
base. They're pretty good. Normal
Base.
ones. He's just very asshole about it.
You have your own cartographer tools.
He's a hipster.
What about calligraphy tools?
The cartography. Cartography is the maps.
What is
Uh,
calligraphy?
That's the
The
making
form
the
of writing.
maps.
Yeah,
Calligraphy's writing.
Oh, okay.
you have that in your inventory.
Guessing he probably took it in like his background.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. If you didn't, I would have made you one. It says, yeah, here's this.
Hmm.
So you're going around. You see Terodis as well as Grok on occasion while you continue to look for different ways to improve the map, and you immediately can tell that this information is guarded. This is a lot of the knowledge on how to move through the jungle is protected by the different explorers and the different guides that work out of the city, and not all of that information the information that does make it back to the jungle from the jungle is kept close to the vest. So there aren't maps just out and about that you can copy down. There are some pieces of information that you're able to fill into the map, some broad strokes that you're able to continue to outline the coast. You're able to like pin down these different features, like the fire mountains. You're also able to pin down. Let's see, what can we show you on the map here? Yeah, I'll say that you reveal some more areas on the coast as you spend a lot of your time around the harbor, and you're able to see that a lot of the navigation made by the ships is posted for the convenience and safety of the merchants bringing in items out of the bay, into the bay, and it facilitates the different enterprises here in town. You're able to find Kitchener Inlet to the south. To the southeast, you're also able to find Refuge Bay denoted. You're also able to find Jahaka Bay to the southwest. The other major landmark you notice, and you can actually see it here from Port Nyanzaru. You can see the peaks of flames, and in the distance, when the visibility is good and you can see through the ever-present mists and the rolling cumulus clouds, you see this huge line of mountains, this huge mountain range. And on the maps that you see around the harbor, you see that the peaks of flame spill down these huge rolling pools of lava that just fill and scar the earth with ash and poison the landscape. And that comes all the way down to the ocean, and that terminates in the wild coasts.
Dang.
You see on the
Damn.
map that this area is called the Cauldron because of these huge pieces of lava that continually spill down the peaks of flame, rolling down the hills and poison the land and the ocean. This is
Oh.
clearly a dead zone.
This zone,
Mm-hmm.
the peak of flame in the land of ashes and stone. That's
The Cauldron, all
Cauldron.
polluted by ash.
Dang.
I need to go there. I need
It'd
to
be,
go
a
there.
yeah, it'd be a shame if a witch didn't live there. It'd just be a waste.
You mean a hag?
No, a witch.
There are
Just not, like-
hags, and there are other stuff down here. I don't know if the hag's down here, but there's other stuff here.
Well, don't give away too much, Wookie. Come on, you gotta save some for the rest of us.
Oh, girl, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tell you about the stuff. I take it back.
Just tell us what's the map looks like.
Leave
That's
something for the imagination, man.
Jellybean, as you are taking the time to make your map, go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
All right.
Drops it in water. Whoops. It's gotten all smudgy.
12.
12?
Yeah.
You're minding your business. You're pretty much focused on making the map and adding the different pieces that you can from the navigation of the coastline and what the other mariners have contributed, just the general knowledge of this place. And you overhear that deep in the heart of the jungle, there's a city built by minotaurs. It's now overrun by snake people. But even worse things dwell below. In visions, I've seen strange devils screaming in the dark. And this is kind of just like what you hear a couple of wizened old sailors saying to each other as they walk by.
Gentleman's going to write that down on a separate piece of paper just to remember it.
City, minotaurs, overrun by snake people, and now there's even worse stuff underneath that. There's the
That's all
camera.
Jellybeans do.
As the camera cuts away from Jellybean and his awesome skills of map making and note taking. Zerdos.
No. Zerdos was just following up on Sears from yesterday.
You make your way back to the Temple of Savras, and there is a calm. Granny Goodness is not there today, and as you walk up the steps, there's a stillness in the air. And as your footsteps echo through the temple, you find the old man returning to you once again. Zatembe, with a grim expression on his face, meets you in the main chamber.
That's quite the expression. I presume it was not good.
Dark omens you bring to us, my friend. I thank you for your help the other day, and I wish I could bring you better news. Clearly, he's a bit hesitant. He doesn't want to put a heavy burden onto you, but he is carrying a heavy air. He's disturbed. He's very upset. You brought the news to me that those passing to the other side. It was not only a problem we faced here in Chot, but that the entire world faced. I did not want to believe it. But I'm afraid I must believe now.
What seems to be the problem?
Pause for dramatic effect.
Yep.
The entire world. The souls are being trapped. We consulted the guides, and we saw through the jungle to the south. A city far below here, enclosed by cliffs crawling with snakes. We saw a black obelisk draped in vines. We dared not push any deeper. We could feel ourselves. We were seen. We had to retreat. But this is the place where all the souls go once they are died. And they are being consumed.
Why what?
I wish I knew. We have heard rumors of a strange artifact that has been pulling all the souls in the world. And now we know that the purpose of such is to feed them.
I see.
I am an old man, Zeldos. I do not possess the strength to go to free those souls from such a horrific fate. I don't know who would have the strength for such a monumental task.
I may not have the physical strength, but I will have the strength of my heart and the strength of my friends to assist me.
I must trust you to succeed, Zeldos. I must trust. And you and your friends. To save everyone.
I will give it my best.
It is a heavy burden and a dark road you watch. This road. Walk it carefully, Zeldos, and know that I will be watching you, and I will try and help you in any way I can. Be safe, friend, and thank you again.
Of course. Take care.
Where do you go, Zeldos?
Gonna leave and I'm gonna make my way to the ship to wait for the others.
Okay.
Just contemplating, talking to myself, writing things down.
Doesn't take you long. You make your way off to the shore, and you do find the Brazen Pegasus, and you make your way aboard. Orme Swift and Dark gives you a nod. You continue to see the first mate go around screaming at everyone at the top of his lungs.
Hey, get that sail right! That is completely... When it's off balance, you gotta pull it tight here!
And you take notes. You do see the specificness of the vision that you were given by Zotembe, the snakes, the city underneath the cliffs. You try and get all that down so you can relay that to your friends. And you successfully put that into your notebook. Now, the rest of you, as you finish searching the market unsuccessfully for the different things that you're looking for, Jellybean, you do see Zerados on the other side of the harbor making his way back over to the Brazen Pegasus. So each one of you are pretty much... believe the Grand Sukas is actually not all that far from the harbor. So you all are pretty close to each other. If you'd like to meet back up with each other, or if there's anything else you'd like to do in the city and accomplish, now's the time to say.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do. I can play something. I want to go to the jeweler shop.
Okay.
I guess Grok will go with him. You know, he's just hanging out with Tahardis.
All right. Is it our?
Well, seems that I cannot search what I'm looking for. But maybe I can get something off of this.
And he rips off one of his gems from his own skins. He hurts a little bit. He says,
Let's see if I can find a way to sew what my skin can provide.
Grok,
So?
no, think that good idea.
My
That-
gems are pretty rare.
That like Grok tried to sell scab off arm.
you see, like there's literally like on his elbow there was an amnesty gem that pops up out of his skin, out of his armor. It just rips it off if he can. But it hurts. It's part
Sure.
of his skin. So.
Give me a d6.
It's like-
Roll a d6, please.
It's like
So you are tearing off a piece of your body.
and like
Three.
once people realize it from your body, they probably will think not as rare.
So you take 2 points of
Wow.
damage, and you successfully pull one of these amethysts off your body.
All right. And it says,
Well, why don't you set it for me then?
Grok, not good speech craftsman, but he could try.
Hmm.
"Does someone has? Oh no, I don't. Do I have this guy's self? No, I don't have. I don't have a disguise kit though.
Yeah, Jellybean can sell it for you. Don't worry about stats. He'll just sell it.
Oh,
Yeah.
he'll get
Yeah.
some.
Just a
for it.
slime walk in and go, hey man, for this.
You have a disguise kit on your person?
He doesn't need one, bro.
Fucking, you got a mask and some clothes that cover skin.
All right.
He'll just
So you want
shape
to
into a
sell it?
person. You'll
Yeah.
cover him up.
Hello,
So you
my
want-
fellow
so you-
human.
You want to sell this for Tarodis?
Yeah, just give Jellybean some clothes and a helmet maybe.
We did get
you-
extra. We did.
I
we
do
did-
have some fine
You
clothes.
do have some extra dwarven gear, you know.
Yeah, we also did get some extra clothes from that one guy that we helped.
Yeah, let's just wrap Jellybean up.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, we'll take Grok will take the clothes that he got since he doesn't really wear a lot, you know. So he's just gonna, just wrap up Jellybean. Like, I mean, he doesn't know what he's gonna do about the face, but everything else is pretty much okay.
All right.
mean-
So
Yeah.
Grok, I'm gonna
Jellybean
need.
reaches into his little pouch thing and he like puts a hood on, and then you see him
Okay.
like pull out a porcelain mask and just put that on.
Okay.
All right.
Masked the whole time.
So
Yes,
so
he has.
uh,
Jellybean has a lot of weird stuff in his bag. Just none of it is nonsensical or anything. It's just a stuff in his bag.
Yeah.
He's a hoarder. He likes to grab things.
Useful trait, especially in a role-playing game. So Jellybean, I'm gonna need a performance roll, and go ahead and make it with advantage as you are receiving help.
give me a sec. I'm trying to see if I can craft a potion so we can get like advantage on something. Give me a sec. Let's see if I can.
I do
check.
feel like selling the gems from your own body has got to be an exploit. You know, it's like an infinite money glitch.
Oh wait, I have something.
But I mean,
I
we are
can craft
going through this. We
I can craft a potion, then make you transform and be altered by the
it's too late.
alter.
We've already
It's
gone
too
this route.
late. We've already
We've already gone
we're
this
already
route.
doing this.
And he's already got an advantage anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Performance.
I guidance you.
All right, look at this.
What's
Jelly,
guidance do?
I think it just gives you plus 1d4, right?
Add
Yeah,
1d4 to the roll.
Nice, yeah. Now go, Jellybean. I mean,
Okay.
Jellybean, go now. You look good. Go out in town.
Oh boy!
Let's go.
You
Let's
need
go.
to stop giving me advantage, Wookie. I just got a nat 20 again.
God damn. All right. So, yeah, you look indistinguishable from one of the higher class high rollers of Nyanzaru. Yeah, you come in not drawing too much attention, but you are like turning heads a little bit as you step in to the jewel market. And now that you guys have been maneuvering through the different marketplaces of Port Nyanzaru, you have seen the red market, which mainly is around these huge pieces of dinosaur meat and stain the entire ground with blood, giving it its nickname. You've also been to the Grand Souk, which has everything that you could possibly want. But the third marketplace, which you now stride confidently through, is the jewel market, which focuses predominantly on the different minerals and rare metals that are mined out of the earth. Out of the jungle of Cholt, you find these wonderful rubies, these different emeralds, and a growing assortment of amethysts that are purplish. As you find one of these sellers that seems to have collected quite a few of these amethysts, you go up to them. Very
By the way, we're
good
gonna have
looking.
our Amethyst Dragonborn. We're gonna have him stay out of the jewel market.
Yeah, get him out of the jewel
He's
market.
not coming in here, man. This is
I could imagine him
No.
getting. I could imagine him getting like picked for his like everybody with like a little rock hammer, just like
Look at imagine they just kidnap him and just use him as a source.
That was this. Well, I've told you, like you kill one, you tried to kill one of them, and one of his crystal just went off.
yeah, it's like zombie
Way.
fucking
Yeah.
breaking pieces of.
It do say that it comes from a dragon, which is more rare.
Or yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you go up to the proprietor of this particular establishment within the jewel market, coming up to her very lavish table. You see some of these other purple amethysts on the table, and you try and catch her attention.
Yep.
Good.
Jelly's just gonna be looking until she comes and looks at him. Because I don't know if you know this, Jellybean's weird. Jellybean's gonna be staring intently at some amethyst directly in front of him. Till she gets.
I see that you're interested and have very fine taste. Would you like to see the wares, sir?
Well, I came to investigate the wares and such. I also came to see if you would be interested in purchasing a piece of amethyst from me. I am a very distinguished man, and I only do business with the most distinguished of amethyst sellers, or buyers, and all that.
I can see that, yes. Well, I'm happy to have your patronage, please. And, yeah, as soon as you say that you might be looking to sell some amethyst, her eyes get very, very focused on you. Please show me what you have to offer.
Jellybean's gonna show the little amethyst piece, or I don't know how big it was. Yeah.
It is medium size, I should say. It's pretty large, like maybe
It's
like 5 inches.
5 inches.
Yeah, 5 inches.
Fine
Pretty average.
sample. Fantastic, thank you. You mind if I inspect it? She holds out her hand.
Above average, really.
He's gonna hand it to her. Not at all.
There's a moment of pause as you hand it over, as she's inspecting your hand and your arm, and You're able to maintain the illusion and don't give anything else away, but she's clearly inspecting you very closely.
Plasmoids can adjust how dense their body is, so they could like be gooey or rock hard. So it's gonna be he's either a little too gooey or a little too stiff as he hands it to her.
And she's letting it go because she doesn't want to offend a potential buyer here. So she, with this moment of pause, she ignores it, and then she takes the amethyst in hand and pulling out, you see on her hip, she has this leather pouch, which she opens and then puts on a jeweler's magnifying glass. But you see that both of these eye pieces each have their own independently telescoping piece that click, 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 like begin to come in and out, and she's like twisting the sides and increasing or decreasing the magnification levels. She goes over to a purposefully punctured hole in the tents above and letting the light in. It shines down this ray that comes directly into the amethyst, and it kind of prisms, and all these different shards of light begin to reflect around her particular booth as she continues to examine the amethyst. Yes, interesting amethyst piece you have here. There's almost a organic quality. There's like rings in a tree. This is fascinating. I've seen a few of these pieces come into the marketplace lately, and I've added them all to my collection. This is extremely, extremely rare. Where did you say you got this?
Well, you see, I am not from around here, and I do some trading with some very interesting and somewhat shady individuals. These people, they had this there, and they threw it in with a deal. I'm not sure what it's from or where they got it.
Well, if anything comes to your memory, I would appreciate more information on this so I could expand my supply lines. But in any case, very interesting.
There was a little bit of interesting thing that they did sell there, which was near the amethyst.
What was that?
I believe they called it dragon blood. I'm not sure.
I can't
People
say. Not interested in any kind of nefarious items, but if you would please keep everything above board as much as possible so I could feign ignorance as to the origins of this particular piece, I'd appreciate that. I could offer you 50 silver for this piece.
Just 50 silver.
That is
the
not worth 50 silver.
50 silver pieces is quite good. They go very far here in Chult.
It is a lot. That's 5 gold pieces right there.
That is not worth that. You can
What do you mean it's not
literally
worth
find
it?
gems in literal.
Jellybean's gonna be like,
This
well,
is literally, this gem was literally free. 50 silver pieces is more than enough.
Jellybean is, despite having a porcelain mask, this is an obvious look of disappointment. Well, it's only 50 silver. But I think I know a child that would love this as the decoration for their room. I don't think I'll be selling it just for that little.
All right. I'm sorry. I'll give you I can give you 10 gold, but that's as high as I can come up.
That's
And Jellybean looks to be debating it quite a bit.
All right. Look, the only reason that I can come up that high is because this is part of a set that I'm trying to create. 12 gold, and that's my final offer. Really, that is an order of magnitude more than I should be buying it for. It is only worth 1 gold.
He looks a bit dejected. It's like, fine, 12 gold. You drive a hard bargain, miss.
She hands 12 gold pieces over to you and places the amethyst amongst the other pieces. And you can tell this is a larger piece than the other ones that are in her possession. And she clearly is trying to maybe not be the sole seller of amethyst, but you have not seen any of these in any other parts of the jewel market. And the collection that she's building is going to be worth more with all the different pieces. You do believe her when she says that this isn't in itself particularly valuable.
Alrighty, well, Jellybean's gonna take his gold and be on his way before anyone realizes something's amok.
Make your way out of the
Gonna-
jewel marketplace. You
He's gonna go
have
really
made
fast, and it's gonna be very obvious that he's a bit jiggly.
waddle on out of there. You have made her very
Like
happy.
Octodad walking away. Like,
Yeah, you retreat on out of there a little bit gooey and make your way back over to the harbor.
If you go like near Taro, this is gonna go to you, I suppose.
Jellybean's gonna like walk out of the market and get grouped back up with Grok and I don't know how to say that fucking name. Like I've been trying
Just
to avoid
Taro,
it. This
just
entire-
Taro, just Taro,
Terrorist the Great.
Taro, just Taro.
Taro.
Yeah. You see Taro just looking at you, not having the amnesty gem on your hand, and said,
Well, I was worth. I wasn't more worth.
Well, listen, I don't know how much it was actually worth. But the lady gave me 12 gold, and I don't feel like it was worth 12 gold. She tried to give me for 50 silver. I don't know what the hell she went to jump from 50 to 10, and I've talked her up to 12. I don't know what the hell's going on.
you,
Uh,
you just see Taro just like disappointed and say,
You know that you could have.
oh wait,
You know that you could have just said that it comes from a dragon. You know, that was in more. It's worth more. That's 12 gold pieces.
listen, hey,
Grok,
listen, pal.
think you're ungrateful. He went out of his way to sell this piece of you. And got 12 gold pieces, which
She seemed-
admittedly is a very large amount.
Listen, I tried to allude to stuff that it came from, dragon methods, but like she seemed put off by that. I think she wanted to go down on the price when I mentioned that. I don't think we should be going around advertising dragon stuff,
No,
Don't like dragons. I don't know if you know that. They're not very popular in these backwater planets,
you just see like Taro just like
okay, but you know that I'm Dragonborn, right?
Completely separate thing. You realize that, right? Like I'm a plasmoid and then people don't like slime. They're completely different, Different things.
Speak.
Well, thank you for at least trying. I appreciate it.
Speaking of dragons, Grok found map to Dragon Horde.
Oh,
that sounds nice.
oh,
It's
now you praise me more.
yeah,
That's even better. Why were we doing this? We had that map of Dragon Horde.
well,
The-
Grok not give you full context. Grok know of map to Dragon Horde. Grok need to discuss with everyone later down line, for this map can only be obtained by helping two people get to the Dragon Horde itself.
Why?
Then they split it with us.
You just see like the eyes of dollars opening in Taro this eyes. You just see him like like very happy to hear that. But
Grok
it-
know
it looks-
it very tempting.
Yes.
How many
very
guys?
tempting.
How many of them?
do you hand the 12 gold pieces to Taro this, or you keep it to
Yeah,
yourself?
Jellybean's handed him 12 gold pieces.
Okay.
Grok says, two people, while I was gambling many gold pieces away, they show me map. Look, very good map. The map, pristine. You would like it, Jellybean.
I doubt that.
Well, if we can try to replicate it, that would be good to do
Grok,
it.
Grok think these people are nice people. I say we help them out. And who know if they have accident on the way there? We take map.
Okay, and I assume they're going to follow us, isn't it?
Well, Grok,
Probably. Yeah.
Grok think they lead, we follow, protect them.
Okay,
But
and
this mission
the-
for
the-
later days, because
and
we
I
have very important mission right now.
Yes,
and
very important mission.
I assume that they show you the map for free.
Yes, they show me map for free. They were actually very forthcoming with information. I'm surprised they didn't, you know. I mean, honestly, all I did was talk to their Triceratops.
Is there a way for this to know if like there's might be like a little bit of scam or like if what
I
I
think
got
we'd have to
that
talk to him to
basically-
know if there was a scam going on, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like Grok's very unreliable when it comes to scammers, you know?
What?
I feel like he might fall for scammers.
Yeah. because-
Anywho, we should probably head back to the ship now. We gotta leave, don't we?
Grok
Yeah.
Back to
neurosurgeon.
Zerdos.
Yes, we can think of that later. Let's focus on the main quest.
Grok, do you know what a neurosurgeon is?
Poke brain with big rock, I assume.
Alright, I'll give you partial credit. Anyway,
He's not wrong.
He's not
he's a
wrong.
little wrong. He's got the spirit.
You gotta poke
He
it in
could
the
do
right
neuro-
place,
yeah.
but
He could do neurosurgery in a pinch.
yeah. I'm gonna roll that
Jellybean is
D100.
glad that he does not have a physical brain. All of his neurons are in his goop.
Onwards, back to the boat. Back to the boat.
The
That's where
benefits
I-
of being goo. You guys,
Many benefits to being a goo biologist.
goologist. Yep.
There's many
Cool.
benefits to being a goo cartographer.
A marine goologist.
Question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Since we are on the next day, where did we sleep?
He
I
said
think we slept at
House of
the
Repose.
place where the
Yeah, House
dwarf
of
guy got eaten.
That's right.
Kaya's House of
Okay.
Repose was where you guys had rooms.
That's good.
Okay, can I gather some charcoal from that place?
Dang.
Yeah, that's not a problem at all. There's a couple different.
How many pouch?
Well, here in Chult, there is not a lot of fireplace going on. You do find around the city there are a couple different industrial processes happening. For instance, at the dye works, when you guys went over and saw Shago, there was
Is it chimney?
and to Otama, there was some opportunities to get some charcoal there. At Kaya's House of Repose, there wasn't a lot of charcoal heating going on because this is an extremely warm place. But I'll say that since that was something that you were looking for, you did have an opportunity, so you can get 1 pouch of charcoal.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And you guys make your way back over the harbor and arrive at the Brazen Pegasus and rejoin with your friend Zerdos.
As they're approaching, Zardos had kind of tucked himself into a part of the ship where not many people went past, so he could be out of the way and kind of to himself since he's not allowed below decks. And while he's considering the information he's been given, he pulls out a orb that he has in his pack that is very carefully wrapped so as to not be broken. And inside this glass orb, it has like a gray and black smoke that kind of seems to just kind of float around. And he's just considering the implications that this orb that he's had for so long that he believes is tied to a lost society could potentially be connected to this obelisk that he was told about. But as the people come back to the ship, you can see them coming. He quickly wraps it up, puts it back in his bag.
Placing the artifact back within your belongings, you all find Zerdos out of the way. There's a couple occasions where this huge guy, a boulder of a man, stomps up around him and is like moving this huge barrel, and Zerdos kind of has to like navigate and get out of the way, but Yeah, for the most part, out of the way, minding their own business, and you all rejoin each other on the ship. Behind you all, just coming out of nowhere, Ortome appears, extending the bridge over the planks over to you so you could board the. Ah, fantastic. I'm all glad you're here. Are you ready to depart? We need to be making our way soon, otherwise we'll get a headwind. Have to make sure that we're attacking it while the wind is right.
Jilly makes a sign sound like, God damn wind ships. I hate them. And he just boards the ship.
This fantasy of another ship not powered by wind, brother. If only. The rest of you get aboard or we'll be leaving shortly.
Grok not do so good on water. Drowning. It's what killed my 7 uncles.
All
Wear a
7 of
life
them
jacket,
at once?
Grok. Was one at a time, or like?
Well, each one went after the other one. You know, it was kind.
Well, it sounded more like your uncles weren't drowning. They were feeding themselves to the lake.
Grok could accept this possibility. Grok's people very religious. Not Grok though.
Like, you should not be near the side of the ship.
Grok feel the pull of the water already.
Oh, he's got sea madness. Wonderful.
Grok acquiesces and he gets on the ship, but puts on a life vest. He kind of manufactures one out of 2 life vests, one on each arm, like pool floaties for the little babies.
Chili Bean's gonna tie his like a rope around his waist and tie him to the mast. He can still get around the ship. He just can't fall off.
Grok, thank you.
As you guys make preparations for departure, you see this big old first mate start screaming at the different crew and
Swab up hoop deck, get those sails furled.
And the ship is whoosh, pushed off, and you guys start making your way out into the open waters of the Bay of Jolt.
Hi.
He tries to like be in pirate, but he has not the voice of a pirate, a pirate.
Is that right?
Wonderful.
Ortome is very amused as you guys begin to drift on the winds, and you're making pretty good time. Say you're probably going about 6 knots. This is a very capable ship, although Jellybean's the only one not impressed.
Gee, I hope we're not attacked by pirates while we're on the water. That would
Shouldn't be a
crazy.
problem. Any pirate ship that comes after us will be able to outrun.
I don't think pirates are the problem.
Grok not so sure. Pirates killed my 2 aunts.
Fuck is with your family and like water shit? What the fuck is wrong with your family? What? Jellybean is utterly confused. Motherfucker, my entire lineage has been on ships, and not one of us have died. What the hell?
Now you understand why Grok afraid of water.
I don't. What's those lung things you people have? Goddamn fleshies. Stupid lungs, and you're needing to breathe.
Grok find that racist, but Grok let it slide.
Good.
As you all emerge out into the bay, past the giant walls that protect Port Nyanzaru, you guys are out into open water, and you see the coastline shrinking behind you as you start making your way northeast. You see on the horizon a little pinpoint of dark sails. Ortome, originally you see that because you see Ortome looking over the side with a... Not sure what you call those little handheld telescopes, but one of those things.
Spyglass?
A spyglass, thank you. And you see, as she trains the spyglass on the horizon, you follow where her gaze, where she's looking, and you see it continue to shrink off into the distance. You find that she was indeed right, and that you are making better time than whatever ship is pursuing you out of the harbor.
Great.
Taking his eyes off the ship.
Where's the cannons?
There are no cannons on the on this boat.
Oh,
You see
boy.
that this thing is purely built for speed. This thing is all sails, and it has a trim profile. There's not even really, like, there are some cargo holds, but there's no deck that goes below that you can, like, in a pinch, you might be able to get down there, but there's nothing really for you to, like, get below deck into. So I'm going to pull up the map.
And meow. That was
Are
not
you
a
guys
good
still
joke.
on the map?
We are in the main map.
Gonna zoom all the way in here. So you guys come out into the bay, and you see that you might be being pursued, but you are outrunning something from around here as they come around the corner and they try and intercept you. But staying well ahead of them, you get to about here. And it's about this point where it's in the late afternoon. The sun is getting close to the horizon. When something begins to bubble underneath the waters.
Kraken.
Not
Correct.
good.
Cracker.
The entire ocean begins to roil. Huge spouts of water begin to up into the air around you as you all are soaked with these downpour of sprouts.
This beginning to feel like how my great aunt died.
What?
Why the fuck would you agree to go to an island, Grok? What? What?
Grok got more important things on mind than water when accepting mission.
Grok, okay.
Grok not
Go
think
up
it
for
all
swimming lessons in a minute. When we're done, we're gonna sign you up for swimming lessons. You know?
Grok not think it all the way through. Although Grok not really think.
You all are having difficulty staying on your feet as the ship begins to lurch back and forth as these waves begin to roil around the ship. And you see rising up out of the water, there is an island that begins to lift itself up out of the ocean. No, that's not right.
Oh, yeah.
You see in front of you now that there is this huge dragon turtle that begins to circle around the ship. Its eyes lock on to all of you on top of this boat as it begins to just make it very, very clear that you could swap the whole ship at whatever time it wants to. I do hear it shout through this, like, guttural, draconic language.
I know draconic. What does it say?
It says, "Give me money."
Are you fucking shitting me?
Give me your treasure!
Grok,
How
why
about
did
I give you these nuts?
And it
That is out of character. That is out of
hammers
character.
into the ship, and you all are sent lurching. Each one of you give me a athletics or acrobatics check as you try and stay on the ship. And now, as each one of you are lurched towards the railing, you see that there is a huge amount of reef sharks all swimming, beginning to froth in the water, ready for Aramang to launch each one of you into the water so they can begin their feeding frenzy.
Grok not like this. Grok not like this.
All right, let's see.
Living got a 22.
Automatic. 21.
Okay, both of you are fine.
I got a 25.
God damn. We all have 20.
Ridiculous.
0.
0. Oh my god. No.
Oh my fucking god! How the hell do you roll a goddamn 0?
-2.
Oh no.
It would have been the same.
He said
It would be the
acrobatics.
same. It would be the same.
Listen, you have a -2 in both?
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my god, no.
Did Dank detect proficiency in one of them just in case?
I'm a sorcerer. I didn't have the option.
All three of you
Oh,
are
you-
fine, and just as you're laughing off being thrown into the water, you see head over heels your friend somersault off into the water and disappear into a froth of shark fins.
Before he goes into the water, could Grok try to save him? Is there enough time?
Grok got tied to the mast. He can't go in the water.
Oh
Jellybean
yeah,
can save him.
that's true.
Did Jellybean catch him?
Jellybean, Grok, you see your friend splash into the water, and you hear the Baywatch theme song come on in your mind.
Grok's like, holy shit. Grok
All
friend, Grok friend going to die just like how cousin died.
All right. Here's the
Teradus,
thing.
Exact
you're the only
situation,
one.
Grok.
Okay. Teradus
Very
is
much-
gonna
very
make
much so.
Teradus is gonna make a quick potion, which is an action. It does that in 6 seconds.
I mean, what are we gonna do? There's a whole bunch of sharks in the water.
Jellybean's
Yeah.
gonna save him, guys. Jellybean's gonna dive into the water and activate his muscle form as he dives to us just.
Six-pack
Souls.
abs.
He
So,
looks like a that once he gets in the water and around the sharks, he'll activate it to pull them away.
Ortome is running up and down the deck of the ship, throwing in lines of the water to our different crew members that have also been launched into the water. And Terodus, you're the only one who understands what this dragon turtle is saying. It continues to circle the ship and occasionally bump into it.
Yeah.
Throwing-
You see him like after he says about you hit these nuts, he's taking it very seriously, and like he says to the giant turtle,
Okay. You want 5 gold? Is that enough for you?
And he again bumps the ship. Give me another acrobatics or athletics check.
bro, we're about to lose all of our gold. not
Yeah,
gonna
seriously,
lie.
like Grok screams to Teradus, Grok, think you tell big turtle go away.
He wants some treasure.
Oh my.
Jellybean's gonna.
Grok spent
How much
treasure on
treasure does he want? What does he want?
money. He wants money.
How much money?
Oh.
I don't know. I told him 5. It wasn't enough. Oh,
Jellybean's gonna reach into his pouch
and
and he's
get
gonna
back on
throw
the ship.
20 gold in the water.
How much? Okay, I'm gonna need a total on how much gold you're all throwing in the water.
Jellybean throws 20 gold.
All right, I,
mean,
got 20.
I just
I
don't
put
understand
5.
how much we're supposed
I
to
put 5. I put 5.
Okay,
thanks
I got
for your generous
25.
donation. I'm sure this thing's gonna need
More
more than
money.
25
His
gold.
own shop. He's not going to fucking.
Grok just says, "Screw it. If it save everyone," and Grok throw all his gambling money, all 21 gold pieces of it.
21 on 25, that's gonna be 46.
All right, I give 5.
Five.
5
Thanks, you're so
more
generous.
for
We need money for
51.
things, okay?
Okay.
We're not gonna need money if we're dead.
All right, so
I'm just casting false life on myself and trying to get to one of those ropes.
what's false life do?
It gives me temp HP in case the sharks decide to attack.
By the way, DM, I got a natural 1, so I got 7.
Oh, on the second
got
acrobatics
8.
check.
Yeah.
So,
I got
all
Jelly
right.
needs to roll that. God damn.
There's 8 temp HP.
Grok, you
No.
splash into the water, and you actually land on top of a reef shark, and you're riding it like a cowboy.
Jellybean got a
like
12.
this. Crocodile like this. Croc in the
Jellybean
water.
got a 12.
Jellybean, you're fine. You stay on the ship, but just barely.
Me, I got an 8.
You as well.
Yes,
Go
seriously.
splashing off into the water.
All right.
So Jellybean's the only one still on deck from the party.
Crocodile like this.
Right, so I got a total of 51, and you're continually, Jellybean, you are being... You're not sure
Jellybean, the
what
only one who is Jellybean's just jiggly, and he's just counter jiggling the boat as it shakes.
Right, you're trying to do the opposite of free surface effect, where you're trying to stabilize the boat, and it's not difficult because this dragon turtle is clearly pissed off. He sees the 51 gold thrown into the water, and then continues to be real mad. And he's saying, you're not sure what he's saying, but he's saying the one word over and over again.
Dragon! Dragon! No!
What does he say?
More! More money!
Does
I
does he
just go
speak
after
any
your-
other-
Okay, it's over. Throw all the. Okay, I'm throwing all of my gold.
How much
Je-
is all of your gold?
Jellybean,
There was 12 left. No, 13. 13 left.
Jellybean gets up on like the edge of the ship and he points at it because he's in human form just to specifically point at it, and he starts yelling at it in deep speech. Just.
It's,
That's
Yeah,
how I
that's
imagine
probably
deep
about
speech
right.
sounds.
I
Probably
think
what it sounds like.
in the game it just wants us to be poor, so yeah, let's just give it all of our money.
I already
you're
gave it all.
screaming it.
Jellybean's yelling at it in deep speech in some way to like, yeah, it's not nice when you can't understand people and they're shouting in some weird ass language, huh?
So you're screaming back at it. The rest of you, you're about this point that you're able to find one of the lines that Ordime has thrown over the side, and you pulled yourself back to the ship, and you're about in this process of hauling your waterlogged selves up over the hull. Some of you are like, I'm too heavy for this. I'm not going to make it. And you look behind you, and you see these fins turn 90 degrees and make a beeline for you. And it's about this point that as you continue to scream at the dragon turtle, it looks directly at you, Jellybean, and it doesn't understand you, and you see its confusion turn into rage, and it goes beneath the water. Blah, 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 blah.
You just see how just after he pulls himself out of the water, he pulls on his mechanical, like he wants to do like he's gonna increase the volume of the mechanic. Is just gonna press, you full of shit, you full of shit, you full of shit, just
are
full
we-
of shit.
Jellybean's going to extend a pseudopod to the water and grab the gold. No, fuck you, don't get this shit. Pussy ass bitch running away.
Brock is absolutely terrified of these sharks and the one that he's riding. It's like,
I think Brock pulled himself back up.
get me out of here! And he grabs a rope as the shark zooms by it and starts pulling himself up as fast as he can, hopefully trying to dodge any bites that come his way.
Do I, with my 7 strength, need to, and waterlogged clothes, need to make a check to try and get out of the water?
Nope. You do need to make
Okay.
a check to hold onto the rope. As you, Grok, you grab hold of this rope, and you feel it begin to pull out of your grip, so you have to like grab onto it with both hands, and you're thinking, oh man, Ordime is pulling me on board, this is great. And then you look up, and you see that there's no one above you, and you look down, and you see this frothing boil of water as the dragon turtle comes up from below the ship, and it's lifting the ship out of the water. And like the Titanic, it splits right down the middle of the ship, as each one of you are thrown 60 feet up into the air, windmilled around like Attack on Titan, just thrown on the rope as the ship splits in two.
This is how Grok's father died.
Crashes
have the
back down
weirdest
into the
fucking shit.
water and begins to sink.
Oh my
Can
god.
we need to have a session where we just discuss Grok lore, okay? Like, each character needs a session to discuss their lore. Grok needs two. I'm
All right.
this
So
point-
we are in the water with the sharks.
You are in the
Is that
water
right?
with the sharks, and you are in the surf. There is a tsunami-like wave as the dragon turtle disappears back down into the water and starts going down to the bottom of the ocean to pick up all the gold and the loot and the different things that have dropped up out of the ship. And you all are being washed to shore amongst the debris of the two halves of the ship, as well as these different reef sharks that are paddling, they're swimming through this surf, trying to tear you guys apart.
Oh boy.
I'm going to put you all on the map.
Oh yeah, we're in the water. Great.
I want it.
That's Grok's favorite thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
so just
Anyone
offshore.
anyone here? Anyone? Wow, like, so great that that all of us can hold our breath for an hour, right? Right, guys? So
Hey,
great.
For 3 hours. I can hold my breath for 3 hours.
Grok need air to survive. Grok need air to survive.
It's time for your first swimming lesson.
Grok is.
Sink or drown.
Yeah, Grok-
Sink and drown. Sink
Grok
or
is
drown.
yeah, he is relentlessly like just kicking and like flailing his arms because he's got like the little pole floaties like keeping him up, but he is struggling.
all right, you can all put yourselves on the map, please.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Are we in the water, DM?
You are all in the water on the very corner here.
Over here.
All I gotta do is find Grok's little thing.
On the very corner, so we're like right there. So one position is of right there, one right there, one right there.
Kabogu.
I guess we're all in this position.
So I'm gonna need D8s.
Easy.
And each one of you is going to
D8's
get.
for. Jellybean's just sitting on the bottom now. He's chilling.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were chilling.
Yeah, I don't
Jellybean's
think,
chilling.
I don't
He
think
can
a
hold his
shark.
breath for an hour.
I don't think a shark will care. I'm pretty sure they can still bite you.
Fairly certain they have no reason to bite me. I don't know if you know this, but unlike you, meat bags.
Oh no.
I feel like Jellybean also blends in with the water. If you
Very-
deeper look. Is that the dragon turtle?
Oh my god,
I'm
man!
just like Jellybean's chilling, and I see the fucking PNG turtle.
Oh god.
My bad.
I
Didn't mean to
sure
pull him onto the
can
map yet. So I'm going to roll a D4 for each one of you and to see how many sharks, reef sharks, are attacking you at once. So that's going to be 2 for Pterodis.
Oh my god.
It's a good amount.
Do we have to roll a d8?
No, I roll a D4 to see how many sharks are attacking you. That's going to be 2 for Jellybean.
Good.
Oh, wonderful.
Very
He needs
stan-
more sharks attacking him.
Yeah, very standard amount.
And it's going
But
to
I
be
think that's a below average amount of sharks, if I'm being honest. I feel like there could be more.
There could
2
be.
for Zerdos,
Oh, 2 all around.
2 all around, and 3 for Grok.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for giving me a
Grok probably landed on one. You know, he's riding
Yeah.
it again.
Yeah. Grok's not
So-
happy.
If each one of you would please roll initiative as you try and swim to shore before you're all eaten up by the sharks.
All right. 13.
15.
1.
One. Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
Poor Zerados.
Zeros, you're gonna live because Jellybean likes Zerados, okay?
I got really bad rolls.
0
Guy,
and 1.
you have... Motherfucker, you're
have
lucky you
two
didn't get
sevens.
fucking 0 again. God fucking damn,
The
dude.
dice gods don't like Zerdos.
They're upset. Jellybean, what did you roll?
19.
15?
19.
19,
Strength
all
Strength
right.
is almost 3.
Yeah, I rolled a 13.
So that's going to be a Jellybean up front.
Alrighty. Where are all these loser sharks?
Yeah, Grok
Need to-
got 15, by the way.
They're doing the
Correct,
shark
yeah.
thing where they're just disappearing below the water right before they nom 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 nom.
Of course.
Jellybean looks under the water because he doesn't need to breathe. He's holding his breath. Where are these
There's-
loser sharks?
They're circling you. There's a lot of sharks. There's, I want to say, 9 sharks. It's a feeding frenzy.
Yeah.
Jellybean takes the form of a shark with big arms as Jellybean's gonna grab Zerados and then try to drag him to the shore.
Okay. I'm going to say that there's no
far as
movement
the
penalty
shore.
because you're in the water. What's your movement speed?
There's already a movement penalty for me in the water.
Jellybean's
he's a
movement
shark
speed
now.
is 40 feet.
True.
Well,
He's a
yeah.
shark.
He's got arms.
All right.
He's gonna drag Zerados to the shore.
Yep.
He's 40 feet away.
I can't say you can't. You roll the 19 on your initiative. You hook a tentacle pseudopod around Zerados off the bottom, and you swim all the way
over
to the
there.
shore. Zerados,
Alrighty, he's gonna leave Zerados there.
you
he's
do the
gonna-
thing where your half your body comes up out of the water, and you're like riding a pseudopod shark below you.
Zerados is now over here,
Yep.
right where Jellybean is. He's gonna drop him off there. Jellybean's going to. Let's see. I think he can spend key point to go to dash.
It's bonus action, yeah. Step of the way.
He's gonna spend a key point to dash, and then, so he's gonna come back.
Zerados,
And-
does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Does a 13 hit you?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
feel
So
like
yeah.
Zerados shouldn't be getting those attacks. I'm gonna be honest, man.
Oh my.
I pulled him out of. I should be getting those attacks.
All right, that's fair enough. You are riding on a
I'm forcing
jelly
him to
bean.
move. He's not. Yeah.
So does that's going to be does a 15 and a 13. Does a 15 and a 13 hit you, jelly bean?
No, Jellybean's too gooey. They can't get nothing.
It's too goo-tastic. Yeah, they just chomp and they're just jumping air. They're chomping water.
And then Jellybean throws Zerados on shore, and then he just comes right back to the sharks.
Not done with you yet, sharks.
Look, I'm gonna kill you all.
Right, so you move back there. Mom. Let me play with the map a little bit. I want to. Wait a minute. So that's going to bring us to Grog's turn.
Great. Grok, flailing as he's in the water, goes into a very deep rage at these sharks, and he rages, and he ragefully tries to swim his way to the shore.
Okay. So that's
Rage
going to be
swimming.
2 opportunity attacks against you. That's going to be an 18 and an 8.
Okay, well the eight doesn't hit, but the 18 does.
It's going to be 9 points of shark damage.
It's
Got
funny
it.
because both of
So
those would hit me.
I guess five points of shark damage.
Did you just say both of those would have hit you?
Yeah.
A fucking 8?
Yeah.
You don't have any armor?
No, I'm a wizard. Sorcerer, but so.
Yeah, but like normal. I thought
I have
normal
shield.
normal clothes gives you like 8 AC, right?
It gives you 10 plus your dex.
Yeah,
My dex is a -2.
Oh,
We need to get this motherfucker some elven chain. Holy shit.
yeah. This guy, he's falling apart at the seams.
Holy
Okay,
fuck.
so I took my
How,
damage.
how
here.
did you live this long?
Grok.
How are
That's a
you
very
here?
good question.
So, DM, how far can I move? What's half my speed, or how is it?
I
in
believe
water?
it's half your speed in water.
Got it.
Hmm
1, 2, 3. There we go. Grok flails.
Dash.
Yes. Nope. Yes. Yes. Dash. Of course. Grok dashes because he can't attack. Well, he could, but he doesn't want to. And he flails even more to get to closer to land.
All right. Yeah, you're about in your ankles there.
Grok just joyously takes off these floaties and celebrates. Grok, survive water. Grok, first person in family to survive water.
Teradus, you're up.
Grok, break the cycle.
The curse has been lifted.
And that's Grok's turn.
Teradus, you see Zerados, Jellybean, go there and back, as well as Grok, who make their way to shore. What do you do?
All right, bonus action sanctuary on myself, and action dash. You can make 2 wisdom save. That you can attack me if you wish.
It's going to be a 22 and a 11 to hit.
No, 11. The 22 he has to attack me. The 11 doesn't.
Okay.
They gotta make
So-
saves to hit him.
Yeah. So, what do you get?
That is going to be 8 points of shark damage.
No, wait. The 22 is.
No,
to
did he make
attack
the?
me. Now
Look,
you have
did
to
they
roll
make the
to
saves
attack
to
me.
even hit him?
Ah, okay. Let me take the 22. Oh,
22 wisdom.
it's going to be a 6 on the attack for the 22 wisdom save.
Okay, it doesn't hit me.
No.
So, no, a 6 will not hit me. So, let's go to that. Whee! There you go. Because I'm
Alright.
going to use the dash action. There's some, yeah, over here. Am I on the shore or am I
You're close.
available
You're
to
about
stand?
you're able to stand up. You're about to your waist, your chest in water.
Ah, that's enough. All right. That's my turn.
That's going to bring us to you. Teradus, Jellybean, and Grok. That's going to bring us to the shark's turn.
Bring it.
Bring it.
Jelly Shark. Jelly Shark is here now.
If they attack me, they have to do a wisdom save again.
Yeah, turn him around. All right, chompity chomp. So that's going to be 2 attacking you with advantage. That's going to be a 20 to hit, dirty 20, and a 16 to hit Jellybean.
20 wins. It's it.
That's going to be 9 points of shark damage,
Points of shark damage.
piercing damage.
Utter buffoons. These fools.
Other 2 sharks will go ahead and attack. That's going to be a 21 to hit, as well as a 11 to hit.
Me?
No, still on Jellybean.
Okay.
What to hit?
21 to hit was the highest.
Yes.
8 piercing damage from the other 2 sharks.
Some
All right, Grok, you have 3 on you. They will not have advantage, so that's going to be a 14 to hit. No, 16 to hit. All over the
Okay.
place. 16.
16 hits.
That's going to be... Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
It's going to be 8 piercing damage plus 4 piercing damage, 12 piercing damage. And you have 3 attacking you, so the last one, natural 1.
Great. So 6 piercing damage. Perfectamundo.
I forget.
Wisdom. Wisdom first.
Wisdom first. All right, let me
Yes.
roll wisdom first because I rolled 2 there,
yeah.
and
These
I wanna
these
do
sharks
that.
are full. These sharks are full of wisdom.
these are very
Two-
wise
no.
sharks. They have a plus
If you roll
0
a
to
2
their
on the
shark
dice,
wisdom.
no go.
That was a 5 on the re-roll. With a plus 0 is 5.
Nope. You don't attack me, or you have to attack someone else, or waste your turn.
Now they already moved. They can't move again.
They waste their turn.
Maybe they had more movement, but I'm not sure, so they will not move. That's going to be it for the Reef Sharks. That's going to bring us back up to Zerdos. Zerdos, your turn.
Just get out of the water. Get out of the water, Zerdos.
Am I in the water at all? Or...
Got a toe in the water, and I mean, it is really refreshing. The cool water and the heat and the humidity. I mean, it's tempting to go on back. I mean, come on. The sharks are just
Mm,
want to make out. So they're fine.
Cool dudes. Look, they got shades on. They're cool dudes.
They're so cool.
I am just going to cast Chaos Bolt on the sharks I can see attacking Brock.
All right, Chaos Bolt. That's going to be 3 sharks attacking Grok. Chaos Bolt.
The 14 hit.
14? Oh, my vision is so bad. Yes, 14 hits.
I'm actually going to be using my Metamagic Twin spell to hit 2 of the sharks. I don't think that hits. Well,
Motherfucker, don't roll ever again.
You got some
I
problems.
have good charisma. That's
I-
it, though.
I can sway people.
It's going to be 13 points of actually,
You have to roll.
poison damage.
Yeah, you nail one of these sharks, and you see this deep corruption begin to seep into it, and it turns tail and starts swimming back into the ocean.
Haha, take that.
Opportunity attack.
Yes.
Grok, you can make an opportunity attack if you'd like.
Alright. Grok, with the might of his ancestors that fell into the ocean, raises his maul and strikes the tail of the shark, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. He's gonna do reckless attack to get advantage on this. He really wants to hit the shark.
Let's go.
So that's what he's gonna do. Here he goes. I don't know how to roll with advantage. I'm just gonna roll twice. Alright, 20. Does a 20 hit?
20 hits.
Great. Alright. So rage damage. Okay, here we go. So it looks like we got 12 plus the rage damage, which how much is that?
Let's do
No
it.
need to roll. You kill the shark. You hit the shark so hard it turns into a bowl of shark fin soup.
Rock, teach you lesson. Next time you try to chop orc, you think twice. Okay, well you're dead, so you can't think twice. But you know what mean.
Zerdos, would you like any?
Grok, I think they're dead.
Zerdos, would you like to use any of your movement?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
I mean, you don't have to. You can stay there.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna go over here.
Pick your way through the smashed ruins of the ship. You are fully out of the water.
Loot the ship.
Bring us back to the top. Jellybean.
piece of ship.
You know what? These sharks
Pieces of ship.
kind of lame. Jellybean is going to take the disengage action.
Ah!
He's just gonna. Jelly Shark's gonna just make his way to the shore and then turn humanoid, you know?
Mm-hmm. Zerdos, you see the shark emerge up out of the water and then shapeshift back into Jellybean.
Brief panic, but then gone.
And I think that anything
shit.
else, Jellybean?
Grok would want to move. Could I move? I don't.
That
wanna
shark's.
move.
Yeah. And Grok does move before the sharks, so I think he's fine.
Yeah. What do you think, DM? I forgot to tell you that I wanted to move.
Totally fine. Where are you moving to?
I just over here, out, away.
Yep.
Mostly.
16 hit you? Wait,
Of course it
18
hits
hit you?
me. Of course it hits me.
It's going to be 6 points of damage.
How many damage?
6 piercing damage, along with a dirty 20 to hit you for 8 more piercing damage.
So 6 plus 8, that's gonna be 14. 7. All right.
I think you're
I
raging.
thought one of those sharks was dead.
There were
Well,
3 sharks.
Yeah, 3 sharks attacking.
Ah. I forgot there were 3 attacking him.
Not anymore though. I'm good. I'm out of water. That's the
You
one
are?
main weakness of aquatic animals.
Yep, they can't survive on land unless they have water land gear.
Now that would
Try that. Let's try
Could
that.
you- like a shark. A shark is like scuba diving onto land.
Shark
Grab
gets
that
up.
shark and then just bring it onto the shore. We gotta test to see if they die when they're out of water.
Seriously.
The sharks take off their sunglasses and put on scuba glasses.
They have a fucking snorkel, but it points down instead of up.
It's a really
I
long
had-
snorkel.
A Lagatha cleric who wore full plate, and his full plate was just sealed in a way where you could just fill it with water.
It's like
Fucking
the
awesome.
opposite of a spacesuit.
I know, it's kind of the same thing as a spacesuit. You know, you put your atmosphere in it so you can exist in a place without it, you know?
Yeah.
Is it the
Pretty much
Abyss?
just a spacesuit.
I think it was the Abyss where they had the water, the diving suit that filled up with water. They drowned the rat.
The fuck you're talking about, but
Yeah, what? That's great.
It's like a movie with like they found the aliens. The aliens were like in the Marianas Trench, but to go that deep, they had to make a diving suit that was full of pink water.
And then they put a rat in it?
Well, they were showing up, they were demonstrating how the technology of the suit worked, and they were like, here, check out this Tupperware full of this pink water, and if we put a rat in it, like, it's not, look, it's going to convulse while we drown the rat with the pink liquid, but it's fine, see?
Oh,
Or
I get it.
seems
So it's
familiar.
liquid oxygen you're talking about.
Yeah.
oh, but it's whatever. Anyway,
You know, liquid oxygen's a real thing. It's crazy. It's kind of hard to
I was a
explain.
rat once. Put me in a room with a crazy guy. It
God damn it.
was a rubber room.
Okay, we can't talk about
rubber
rubber room,
rat
and we can't talk about rats.
Made
We
me
have,
crazy.
we have to kill these sharks or escape from them.
Ah, we gotta escape from them. We're not suited
We got
to-
one guy left to escape from him. He's fine.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
of
fine.
that, you gotta get out of
Teradus,
there,
go ahead. It is your turn. If you would like to disengage, or if you'd like to, what is your move? What are you doing?
Well, I'm basically going to disengage to get to shore because there you go.
You all
this-
successfully escape the sharks.
And I fucking like to murder towards you just for the fact I can fucking scream like a dragon to scare them off.
You scream like a dragon, and some of the sharks lift their sunglasses up for a second, and you see a spout as the dragon turtle comes up one more time to glare at you guys, and then he like lifts up a big old fin with all of your money on it, and then he goes back under the water.
Grok think that dragon turtle a dick.
Hey, can you tell that dragon turtle something?
What the fuck?
Yes.
It's already gone.
I grabbed half of that gold from a manure pile.
That's
He told us that to the dragon before he went off.
Didn't really. He's just in the water and he can't get out of there, so he can't get us. And I want to piss him off because he can't get
True.
us.
Well, I mean,
Let's
he
go
probably-
further away from the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's go further away.
Out of here.
Just gonna have my mage hand flip him off while we walk away.
Oh god, Grok.
As you guys run into the jungle, this dragon turtle begins to and like try and do that like that sea turtle thing where it's swimming on top of the sand, but it can't like really chase after you, but it's still like trying to.
I'm out of here.
You beach.
I'm out.
Grok don't want to end up like Grandpa.
I just put the mechanical. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. You're full of shit.
We did it. We got past the Bay of Cholt.
Jellybean
Do
is
you
going to
see
reach
any
into
of our
his.
crewmates?
Well, I'm sorry.
Are there
Okay,
any crewmates left?
there are an assortment of different crewmates that as well made it to the shore. You see Ordame and her first mate waterlogged, make it into the jungle with the rest of you as you're all chased into the tree line by this giant dragon turtle, along with
Seagulls?
only 3 surviving crew members.
Damn.
Oh,
Jellybean's gonna look around and he's gonna see if anybody has any alcohol.
Ah, of course, I have my flask here, friend. And Ordame holds up this pretty modest-looking flask to you.
Jellybean reaches into his bag. He's
my
gonna
God.
pull out just a bottle of ale and he's
Jell-
gonna drink it.
Jellybean is Bender, straight up, just from Futurama. How did I not know this?
Anywho, he kind of is, you know.
He just
I
drinks
was
alcohol.
watching Bender when I was watching Futurama when I made him.
Yeah,
Hey.
you're only missing. Bite my slimy metal ass. My slimy. I don't know.
And Jellybean's now gonna heal 4d4 plus 4 damage.
Nice.
Damage? Yeah.
Grok
Mm.
looks at the wounds and simply sits down on the or leans against the tree. Grok, not like water.
See that there was some chunks taken out of Jellybean, and as he drinks the alcohol, you just see them slowly fill back up.
That's nice.
Oh my
Jellybean is
god, I
a
throws
love
very,
this
bottle off.
character.
very classic character.
He has the amulet of the drunkard, and it allows him to heal like that.
Yeah.
Man, 4d4. That's really strong.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's like it's almost,
44 plus 4.
yeah. It's almost like a. It's like a
It's a
ring.
great
ring it's almost like a ring of regeneration, but a little bit better since you can like. I don't know. You just get a drop of alcohol. You're back.
It's a
It
potion.
has to be a full pint.
Oh, a
It-
full pint. I see.
I think it's like a greater healing potions.
And
that you
can you
get.
only do it once
get
per
for
day?
free. Yeah.
Once per day.
Oh, okay, that makes
Oh,
sense.
it's once per day. Oh.
That balances it. That balances it. All right. All right.
Jellybean's gonna walk around. He's just start handing people some small bottles of, like, you know, the little airplane-sized bottles of alcohol.
Yeah. And to your left,
Handing
you'll see
people
a-
those out to people.
and to your left, you'll see the endless ocean where your certain death is, and to your right, you'll see a huge forest where tons of undead will kill you.
You just see like.
Jellybean then reach into his bag and he pulls out a Ziploc bag and he pulls the map out of it.
Smart. Good
Yes,
precaution
they
to
are
make.
just preparing a campfire for the people.
All right. Well, you said it was the evening when this happened, Deanne, or was this was a night attack, or was it a?
Sunset.
Just as
Sunset.
the sun was
So-
going down.
All right. So it's getting dark, so we need to rest, get a fire going.
You just sit out this like casting a quick bonfire from like a minute before it chucks like a bunch of wood to make another bonfire so it lasts more longer.
Mhm.
Grok, seeing everybody ravaged by the sharks and the ocean, pulls out his flute and begins to play a sonata, a beautiful display of of just a beautiful note pressing through.
While
That
you're
roll.
doing
9.
It's passable. It's nothing special, but it's pleasant dish.
Yeah. Grok a little rusty. Grok haven't played for a couple weeks.
I
So
gave you
Jellybean's
guidance.
gonna go around and see if he can help tend to people's wounds.
Yeah. Tarodis is gonna take 2 spell slot off, and is gonna create 2 potions of healing with this.
Jellybean's just gonna be complaining about how these meat bags are so fragile, can't even heal with some alcohol. So gooey with their little hard cores. It's so
Jellybean,
fragile.
we do our
it's weird.
best. We drink alcohol like it's water,
Very
but it doesn't have the same.
counterproductive whenever you're talking about healing. Okay.
I'll tell you what, man. If a chunk got taken out of you that had that amulet in it, I don't know, you'd be kind of screwed.
Who needs the health potion, by the way?
There's a couple crew
I don't-
members that look like they're a little beat up. They got big old shark bites
Yeah.
taken out of them.
Yeah, they take 2d4 plus 5. No, plus 4. Yeah, 2d4 plus 4 healing point. For
All right.
the.
But I
And-
want to point out that Jellybean's amulet is his bow tie. That's-
Alright. And also, since we are in the forest. Oh no, he's gonna do that tomorrow. No, he's gonna do that tonight. He's going to craft. Give me a sec. Where is it? He's going to craft some blasting powder with this alchemist supply.
All right, Tarodis, as you're
And-
crafting some blasting powder, the rest of you kind of grabbing your parasols from Granny Goodness, hide out as the rain begins to pour around you. There is a fire going, and you're able to protect it with some of the wreckage and make a little bit of a makeshift camp here. I need each one of you to roll a constitution check at the end of the day here to see if you're able to dump some of the heat from the exertion of the day.
Save or a check?
Let me verify which one.
I got a 23 on a Constitution save.
Pretty sure it is a save.
Mine are exactly the same, so it doesn't matter.
The end of each day, any character
Oh,
who hasn't
no.
drunk 2 gallons of fresh water must succeed in a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I'm fairly certain that just being submerged in water counts.
Oh, okay.
Salt
Here's
water.
that.
Fresh water.
Pull out my alchemy jug. Who wants some mayonnaise and some fresh water?
Wait,
Who wants
mayonnaise?
some?
What?
Does Jellybean consuming alcohol help that number at all?
I think that's actually the opposite of hydration. This is a check
Yes,
for dehydration.
Yeah, it keeps hydrated and it counts as
Hydration
the-
for us. Plasmoid.
I mean, it's also raining, right, Wookie?
It is,
Yeah.
but none of you
we just
purchased
should
a
keeping
rain
us
catcher.
cool, you know?
You will need to purchase a rain catcher back at Port Nyanzaru if you wish to take advantage of the abundant rains here in Chult. However, since none of you did purchase a rain catcher,
Jellybean's gonna make himself into a bowl to absorb all that water.
You'll see that Tarodis put out 2 gallons of mayonnaise, so you can like literally heat for 1 ration per person.
All right, so each one of you, give me your Constitution saves as, or excuse me, yeah, your Constitution saving throws as you are feeling a little dehydrated after the exertion from the day and the encounter with the dragon turtle.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you
Grok got a 23.
I
He
didn't
drank-
mean to roll in.
Yeah.
I didn't
It's
mean
okay.
to roll.
It's okay, guys. He drank a bunch of ocean water. He's fine.
Oh,
Grok,
would you
you're
look at
fine.
the-
Jellybean got
20.
Jellybean got a nat 1.
Jelly bean?
Remove the 10 because I wanted to roll with my own dice, but whatever reason I got in that 20. I swear to God, I didn't plan this.
Jelly bean, you're going to take 1 level of exhaustion as the heat just seeps into you. Teradus, you're fine. That
I
just
got
leaves Zerdos.
an 8.
8. Zerdos, you as well take 1 level of exhaustion as you do feel the heat.
Disadvantage on ability checks at this level.
Yeah.
It's just pervasive. It seeps into you. You feel your body getting weaker as you are forced to relax. It's going to be tough to try and get rid of the heat.
All right. The next morning, I'm going to pour 8 gallons of fresh water.
All right. Well, that was a very successful day, I'd say.
Each
I
one
don't
of
know
you,
why
if
you
you'd
didn't pour
like.
fresh water now instead of mayonnaise. I don't.
Do you want me to do that instead?
If you'd like, you can
y-
add 2 gallons of water to your inventory to make sure that you have enough water for the next day of travel. As you
I can
all
pour. I can pour 8 gallons, so everyone can have 2 gallons of fresh water.
throughout the day, you have access to this water as you need it to move. As each one of you get up to just a flood of noise that this jungle comes alive around you.
Grok, not like birds singing.
That-
Back up north. It was
Uh,
dead quiet. Not a
listen.
soul lived in the ice and snow.
Who doesn't need to sleep?
Libyan's gonna look at Grok and be like, "Hey man, hey. Just so you know, if it ever gets deadly quiet here, bad. Okay? I've been in enough places to know that that means that there's something big and mean out there. You don't want that, okay?"
Grok nods. Good no.
Animals try to hide from predators, so if they're making a bunch of noise, there ain't no predator.
Good.
Teradus?
Grok is the predator.
Yes.
Say that. Don't say that. Don't.
Teradus, you see a
If you're
red
gonna say
laser
that,
dot.
at least put Apex in front of it.
Oh my God.
Grok
Red
predator.
laser dot coming from somewhere within the jungle? No. Because you were busy with your alchemical resources, you were setting off quite a bit of scents of sweet smells off to the jungle as you made the water. There is
What is
there's
the
a lot
scent?
of bugs, and you see like these huge centipedes, these biting mosquitoes come down at you, and you have to slap them away. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw as all these bugs are really they're crawling all over you, and some of them are even trying to bite through your dragon hide.
That's a 16.
You're able to slap them off of you. And yeah, that's the day is yours as you guys, all the 3 remaining crew members as well as Ortome and their first mate, they kind of fall in line and they're looking to you to guide them through the jungles of Chult. Which way are you going?
But aren't they the
Jelly Beans got the map.
Look, usually
We were up here, right?
I have put
Right.
Glabagal on the map for you guys, for you as a reference to keep track of where you are.
Where were we going?
We're going
Uh,
to Fort Belarunian, so we're not
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. We're not that
Jelly
far.
Bean's gonna guide the way. The map.
Jellybean starts
Jelly Bean's
striding
gonna
off in
take
the
us
forest.
along. Jelly Bean is going to take them probably the smarter way, which would be about here. Go along the in shade, but along the coast until they get to this path here.
All right.
The little dotted line by Fort Bellows, and then they're gonna head up that way.
So I need you to make a survival check as you travel across the coastline, occasionally seeing a very familiar water spout.
Can I search for catstone in this area? Since
Need
we
to
are
have
in-
disadvantage, don't I? Because I have exhaustion.
Yeah.
You did
What are
put
you
a
looking
long
for,
rest
Teradus?
though. A catstone.
That'd be 12.
They're supposed to be in the forest region.
Go ahead and make a nature check. And Jellybean, as you navigate through the coastline, it's pretty easy. The difficulty of navigation on the beach here, as you weave in and out of the jungle and stay kind of on the sand, you figure it's not as difficult as it would be traveling through the thick, sometimes impassable jungle. And you make your way to that hex there.
I got a 26 for nature.
You take a step and you just find your feet standing in a prairie full of catstone.
All right.
The glades full of it.
I need to
Alright.
I need to do a Nerbatis hit check to see if because the pod has a slightly toxic outer shell, revealing an inner food that has a tart taste and great nutrition properties. So I need the gathering. Let's
I'm
see.
not gonna lie to you. I thought you said cat's dung, not
Uh,
cat's tongue. So I
all
thought
right,
you
that is a 21. So I rolled 2d4. Let's see how much pod do I get from that.
did just a whole bunch of cat shit.
Piles
Let's
and
see how
piles
many-
of cat shit everywhere.
Yeah, it's just everywhere. Where did all this shit come from? There's not a cat
Wait,
sight.
I need to roll 2d4 to see how many pods I get. 8. Let's go. So 8 pod of catstone. Let's go.
All right. So you guys travel through the day. You are finding a whole bunch of cat's tongue, and you continue to make progress towards Fort Belrulian. Jellybean, referencing the map, being able to gauge your surroundings, you're very certain that you're making good progress towards your destination. And that is where we're going to take, oh God, oh, it hurts, a 5-minute break.
Well, 5-minute break.
Let's
I,
go.
I actually have to get going.
Get out of here. We don't want you no more.
I'm sorry. I'm sure nothing eventful will happen. We'll just say Grok is following along merrily. Yeah, I have to go take my family to their car. It's a whole thing. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for playing with me.
Later, bro.
All right, see ya.
All
See
right,
you.
bye-bye.
All right, 5-minute break. Let's take 5-minute break, and I'm going to try and figure out where the goddamn random encounters are. Jesus.
Okay.
I appreciate Jellybean sailing Zardos from the water.
Thank you.
Listen, Jellybean has yet to reveal all his weird alien secrets to Zerados for his book thing. He's not letting the fucking. Let's be honest, he's holding the party back. He's not gonna let him die. Be honest, okay? He's got -2 in 2 physical stats.
Yeah,
What's his
He-
highest stat?
16 in charisma,
Awesome.
and then a 14 in
I
intelligence.
feel like this has happened before, you know? I feel like somebody had some really bad stats, and
I don't remember.
feel like it was somebody. It played a kobold. I think it was Creepy Coffee.
Oh,
So new plan. We don't.
his
we
bar.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
New
his,
plan. We
became
that
a kobold.
we
He
can't
wasn't known.
go to water.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, he was a gnome that became a kobold. He was some fucking abomination.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this
I
freeform jazz?
Yeah.
Soil and Pimp sessions. Milk got me on these guys.
I feel like this is the exact song they played in that one SpongeBob episode, where it's like freeform jazz, and then it's this, and it's like you're ready to be a man now.
Yeah.
Also, while we are traveling, can I make some oil? With my alchemist supplies on the way. Is it oil or is it like ink? Give me a sec. Can I make oil? No sedative, no. I can just make some ink. Some ink.
Throat leeches.
I can make some oil with the charcoal that I have, right? No oil.
Oil.
No, it's gasoline.
You're trying to make oil? That only comes from Texas.
The oil comes from a plant, but I can make some oil from any plants.
Got your plant right here. It's called my dick root.
Can I roll for it?
No.
Hey. Cheat.
Where the fucking, maybe it's, maybe the random encounters at the beginning. Oh, don't know. Damn it. Maybe it's in the appendix. Random Encounters Appendix B. Hey, forget about it. Roll a d20. Oh, wow. I'm supposed to be doing a
Natural
lot
20.
more random encounters. Oh, I'm again. Okay. All right, so I successfully found the random encounters thing. You guys are on the beach.
Indeed.
All right.
On the beach? Okay.
All right. Well, so that's happening.
Uh-oh. I don't like it.
I'm in danger.
Oh, I need to roll.
I'm in
because we're doing a long
danger.
rest. Oh,
In my
okay.
D100.
It's like every situation other than a non-hostile city. Gyarados.
Rob, what are you doing in the back of the bus?
Let's see. I'm trying to. Well, I'm on my way. Let's see.
Cocked. Okay.
I do my potion that I can make once per long rest, which will be a just there you go. It's gonna be a transformation of alter self. which lasts for 10 minutes. I need to see what the spell does again. Other self.
All right.
That can be handy for later. Otherwise, what tower would this do? Would you speak with Jellybean and Zardos on the way, maybe?
Sure.
don't
You
know
guys are
where-
talking as you make your way up along the coastline.
USB with Zardos.
Well, I know we didn't have a useful conversation. Where you guys are from?
I hail from the Baldur's Gate. Work with an anthropologist guild. Though not originally.
What brings you here?
I am helping my friend, Sindra, but also discovering the many different races and cultures of this land. It is fascinating so far. Though I must say, much more dangerous.
Yes, this land is supposed to be a dangerous land. Proud of thinking of myself. Well, I just need some money to have my own property. That's why I'm sticking with you.
I see.
Well, have you tried one of my recipe before?
I can't say I have.
If you get beat up, I'll heal you up.
That is most kind.
Zzz.
What was that?
I have amazing and try to swat the bug.
Tardis looks around to see what kind of Bio's fucking sound was.
What happened? What's going on?
An insect is flying, and I think it's big. Well, I'm thinking out of character that is big. So Tardis going to look around.
You look around, and you feel the air move as something big flies by you. And you take another step, and you feel the sand begin to fall away from your feet. And as you look down, you see this huge sack and a long needle as these large insects begin to pull themselves out of the ground, leaving these indentations in the sand as they rise up into the air. I need you all to roll initiative as these huge blood-sucking sturges begin to circle around you in the air.
Oh dear.
All right.
17.
That's a 7.
16. Rolled twice on accident. I still have not been able to get the money together to get a new mouse.
Zerodos, you got a 16?
Yeah,
That's the first good roll.
I
I
know.
got a 7 though. Eh.
All right, give me initiative one more time. I heard a 16 and a 7. Whose were those?
Gyarados got the 16.
Tarodis has the 7.
What was Jellybean's initiative?
Jellybean is 17.
All right, Jellybean.
Damn, I'm going last.
All right, Jellybean, you're going to be going first.
We have a map.
Maybe.
Oh, please, a map.
Use the same shore, I guess.
Choose the theater of the mind.
Nah,
Of the
man, I need to have
mind.
technical measurements out for this so I can plan this out. Got range.
Where are we?
Let me play with it for a second.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead and just put yourself. We'll say that this is a different ship that was smashed to pieces by the Aeromang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I'm good.
Dude needs some anger management classes.
Okay, you can. Where are we? Like there?
He's a tiny turtle.
We can be here. Like just here. Like, scrolling the shore. I get circles around us. Okay.
Bzz, 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 bzz. Yeah,
So
there's
do
all
this
circled
like
up
we were
around
walking
you.
next to each other.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so that's going to be Jellybean taking point. And as you lead the party through the jungle, you first see these giant sturges raise themselves up out of the sand and begin to hoard and swarm around you.
Jelly bean.
Sorry, I'm planning stuff out. What were they? What did you say they were?
Giant
What?
mosquito-like things. They're sturges.
Sturgis. Hmm. Interesting. Way. Jellybean's gonna move here. And he's going to activate his arm things. Need a deck save.
Not the arm things. That's not
Yeah, his
good.
Jellybean takes humanoid form, and then his arms like explode out in tentacles, and then form big, muscly arms.
Hot. That's an 8.
8. I need it for both of them.
You're on 2?
It's a 10-foot radius.
Oh, okay.
Astral Monk's got range.
It's got
Yeah.
range. That's going to be 16 on the second one.
Second one wins, and yeah, only one of them takes the damage. Not even a.
I once had a player play an
God.
Cobra Astral Monk.
The loser takes 7. 16 passes. The other one fails.
Damn, he takes
So
7?
The one that failed. Yeah, 7 force damage.
Got the damage.
Which one took the force damage?
So this one rolled second. He rolled well, so it's going to be this one.
That one took the force damage.
Yeah.
All right. So that means this one's getting the shit beat out of him.
Oh, no.
Alrighty, let's see.
Found weird jungle music today, so I added it to the combat playlist. Oh yeah!
Let's go.
Hit.
I'm sorry, what was that? 12 hit?
12 hit.
Does a 12 hit a Sturge? No, a 12 misses. Zzz.
Damn.
Speeds away, just missing your tentacle.
Jellybean has sworn vengeance upon the Sturge.
The Sturge must suffer.
All shall perish.
Well, sign me up.
And that's it.
Zerdos, your move. All these Sturges circle around you, Zerdos. A
There's
spinning
a whole
vortex.
bunch of guys. Especially since our melee guys can only do one attack at a time.
It's a problem. What do you do,
Chaos
Zerdos?
24.
24? Yeah, that hits.
I'm gonna attack this one to the left. Straight in front of us, technically.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Going to be 11 fire damage.
11 fire damage. Does this guy have any no vulnerabilities? Oh my. Oh, I did not realize that they had such low health. Yeah, you see as you envelop this one in flames. Toast, you turn it into ash that floats away on the wind. And Jellybean, also, when you slapped out with your tentacles, you squash this one flat.
7 force damage
Awesome.
killed it.
7 force damage. Yeah, the Sturges have very, very little health.
They are bugs.
Yeah.
They're
I
little
think they're
guys.
just harder to hit.
Hard to hit.
Phase.
Not a lot of health, though. That's going to bring us to Pterodos's turn.
All right.
Charge.
Gotta position himself right there.
Keep charging my runes will not be able to use
How
them.
much? Oh no, never mind. Give me a sec. All right. He's gonna cast Magic Stone as a bonus action, and he's gonna throw at one of them.
Magic what?
Magic Stone.
What's
He
that?
picks up 3 rocks and enchants them.
Yeah.
It's a bonus action?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a bonus action.
Damn.
but I can make a range weapon attack, which is an action to do. So alright. Does a 17 hit this mosquito?
17 hits.
Alright. 1d6 plus 4. Damn! 5.
You put a rock directly through it, and then, like, the hole that you open up inside of it continues to expand as more of its cups are ripped through and out the back of it. That
What?
Sturgis is
Oh.
dead.
Okay. Movement. He's gonna protect his little buddy. He's gonna place himself. Yeah, he's gonna place himself right there. That is going to be stuck.
Okie dokie. The Sturgises are gonna swoop in. All task Sturgis doesn't tag. Instead, this starts each of its turns. Huh. I guess it doesn't say anything about temporary hit points. That must have been a special modification to one of the other DMs that I played with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there.
Shit.
All right, so the Sturges are going to go ahead and make attack, starting with you, Teradus.
Okay.
It's
Go
going to be a
ahead.
13 to hit you.
That doesn't hit me.
That is going to be a 23 to hit Zerdos.
Yeah.
So Zerdos, you feel this thing fly behind you, and its claws, these chitinous arms, all 6 of them grab onto you, and you feel this proboscis plunge into you, and the needle-like spear begins to suck out blood from your body.
How much damage?
None. This turn. That's gonna be a 12 to hit Jellybean.
Not hit. Doesn't
Yeah, I
hit.
didn't
It
think-
just misses.
Jellybean, this thing's trying to stab you with its spear nose, and you're just making holes in yourself. Nope. 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 Not my delicious goo. That's gonna end the Sturgis turn. That's gonna be back to you, Jellybean.
Awesome. Let's see. Let's see all I can do.
Realizing my movement wasn't good, I placed him into the range of the Jellybean.
Very bad move. Poor decision overall.
Yep. Very foolish placement.
19.
18 hits.
Alright. Let's take my sword off.
Your reach is 10, right?
Why is it not rolling?
Hey, man, sometimes things take longer to think. Look at me. Sometimes I'll have a thought, and it takes a good 5-10 seconds to load. It's called people lag.
I feel that.
I'm just not paying my bills for my ISP, and they're throttling my speeds to my brain. The great consciousness in which we all derive our mental thinking from, it's expensive, you know? And
Legitimately
sometimes
not rolling on my end. I'll grab my D4. Four plus 5. That's 9 force damage.
Are you attacking the one behind you to the south, or are you attacking the one that's attached to Zerados?
You know what? The one that's attacking Zerados. You know what? He's got to stay safe. You know.
Zerados,
He's
you
got to stay
feel
safe. You know.
safety first. You feel relief as you feel the proboscis pulled out of you, and the momentum of something swatting a bug off your back.
So loud, meaty.
Slap. Well,
Libby turns back to the one that was trying to stab at him, and he goes, I'm gonna capture you. You're gonna be mine and my pet. I'm gonna keep you in a jar, and I'm gonna show you to people and charge them money. And I'm gonna shake the jar. I'll let them shake the jar for more money.
And it's having this awful flashback of seeing its cousin of a firefly trapped in a jar and used as illumination by the humans. Zerdos, your move.
Well, I guess a jelly bean wants to capture that one. I'm gonna chill touch one on Paradis. He kind of grasps the violet around his neck and then kind of reaches forward with his hand. A spectral version of his hand reaches out to attempt to grab. 15.
15 hits.
A 4 necrotic damage.
For a moment, the spectral hand turns into the face of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Estus freeze! Crusts over with ice and shatters into 1,000 pieces before you, Teradus.
It's necrotic damage, so it'd be wilting away.
Yeah, not chill touch, my bad. Yep, shit.
It's very poor naming.
Withers before you, before there's just a husk of Sturgis on the ground. I gotta remove that song from... Okay, anyway. Teradus, it is your turn.
Like, we're just gonna see, like, Teradus just, like, comes up to Zerdos as he sees his companion with the mosquitoes. You see, he's gonna do, like, a... He's gonna swing his arm like a baseball bat thrower, and he's gonna throw the pebble at the mosquito. Gonna be 20 to hit.
20 hits.
God, you killed my prisoner of war.
He's going to take 9 bludgeoning damage.
God damn it.
Yeah, as you reach out with the glass jar and you're about to realize its worst fate, it's pounded flat. Y'all are no longer in combat.
All right.
I think
Billy stares at you with his glassy pseudo-eyed stare and jiggles with fury.
You just see like you just see like Teradus is like you see him that he sees that you're angry and says he just have one spell and juggles with him and says, all right. He says, sorry, I love drawing things.
Go on our way to the base place that we should, the fort.
Make it away!
Libyan has already forgotten all about his bug prisoner.
Ain't no thing.
Zerthus is gonna just kind of idly rub the room and there's no gloating on his forehead.
Alright, Wookie, you needed me to roll anything?
Sorry, I was looking for the Making My Way song, but I don't think I have it in my library. Rip.
Making my way downtown with a Glock. Some motherfucker's about to get shot.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
And the head bump, that's pretty good.
Down the block with a Glock. Get shot.
We
All right.
could
You guys make your
wait
way through the Sturgis. It is a new day. You get through the morning, traveling through Jellybean, and Jellybean taking the helm. Go ahead and make a survival roll to make sure that you are going in the right direction.
So do we get any more exhaustion, or does a long rest clear it? Like, you know,
So, oh, that's a good point. So, yeah, if you failed your constitution roll at the end of
15
yesterday,
I
15?
pour fresh water.
No, I
Yes.
got. It's a 15 plus. What's my survive? Plus a 7, so that's a something.
That would be a 22, friend. Yeah, you navigate perfectly. You are checking the surroundings, you're looking for waypoints, you're got the landmarks, you're like Lewis and Clark right now. You're yep, you know exactly where you are. Zerdos, to your question, since at the end of every day you're going to be making your constitution checks and you did get a full night's rest, you can go ahead and clear that point of exhaustion as you did complete a long rest.
All right, let's roll that baby. A 1. What do I get? A healing potion. Let's go. For free.
Goes with you as well, Jellybean, as you completed a long rest as well. And today, since you all have plenty of water, thanks to Terodus's production,
Alchemy jug.
yeah, you got an alchemy jug, have plenty of water. Grok takes out his flute as you're traveling.
gosh, very
Yeah.
lovely.
Wow. I
Thanks, me practice with flute.
You got a cold or something, buddy? What's going on?
I drank some weird water. Throat feel funny.
I told you not to drink the salt water.
Not
Fresh
salt
water.
water.
a
Throat
soap.
feel wiggly.
Wibbly wobbly.
Look inside throat. Is there anything in throat?
Almost.
Ah. I don't think so.
And Grok.
Is there anything in
Zerdos?
Grok's throat?
Yeah, Zerdos, you look inside Grok's throat and you see that there's a completely, like almost eldritch horror mass of black writhing tentacles. And as you look closer, you see that his throat is full of leeches that have latched onto his throat. And all of them, almost at once, open up their eyes and look back at you. And there's this weird moment of you looking at the leeches and the leeches looking back at you. And you have like this sheer horror on your face.
What? What?
Just
Is
gonna like
something
use
wrong?
my hand to slowly close Grok's mouth.
Jellybean's
but-
gonna hand him some alcohol. Here, drink this, buddy. For you.
Grok not big drinker. Gunk, gunk, gunk. Ugh. Ugh. Oh boy.
Anyway, let's get to that fort before Wookie does any more stupid stuff with Grok.
So, with the addition of liquor into the equation, Grok's beginning to look a little green, even more than so than his usual self. He is wobbly, in addition to the liquor, but also because of the throat leeches that he's now experiencing. And
Can I just like use a cantrip to just slowly just take them out?
sure,
Just killing them, mind sliver. Just psychic damage to the leeches.
yeah, you're taking a little psychic damage yourself as you pull each one of these leeches out and then kill it. Grok is
I think
uncomfortable.
he's casting a spell to kill the things in his mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not touching them with my hands. I'm just magically just mind shooting, like mind daggers at
sniping 'em.
them.
Kentaro just uses Albertus. Oh no. Is that. No, that's supposed to be the healer's. No. He said the. What does he have on it? On him?
I'm not sure what's your question.
What does Grok has on him?
He has leeches in his throat.
What is leeches?
They are
Leeches.
tiny black
Little
worms that are
parasites that
parasitic.
suck blood.
Parasite?
Suck blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have mouths on one end and they just latch on and drink blood.
Can I use my herbalist kit to fix that problem?
You're not sure what would fix throat leeches? You've heard of some kind of cure, but you would need reagents, you would need materials for a specific cure for those. And so Zerdos, as you like try and lance each one of these leeches, you can tell that you're horrifying Grok, because as each one dies and detaches, it in its death spasms are like convulsing as they fall down the back of his throat, and each time Grok is having to swallow it.
Okay, Grok. We'll make you feel better in no time.
Grok not sure about this. Grok feel funny. Grok
It's better than them staying.
Grok, we'll take you gambling next time we're in the city. Okay, buddy?
Okay.
It's better than them staying there.
Grok not good at picking which dinosaurs to bet on.
Let's go with your heart. You'll get it right eventually.
And as you try and
Anyway.
do this makeshift therapy, this makeshift intervention with the throat leeches and Grok, you continue through most of the day, and just at the very end, as the sun is beginning to set below the sea, there's this flash of green, and you see just over through the jungle foliage a flag of Baldur's Gate 3 flying over the wooden stockades. The whole structure.
No, sex simulator.
What
You gotta
size
get
did you
that
pick?
Speed run. We're
Yeah.
at the sex speed run. It was 4 minutes long.
Yep.
The whole structure sits atop a 10-foot hillock, the sides of which are shaved vertically to make them very steep and difficult to climb. The fort's main gate faces west. On the east side of the stockade, a tall keep holds a commanding view of the surrounding wilderness.
Are we even here? I forgot why we're here.
To get a charter to go further inland.
Right, yeah. I guess we go up to the door and knock.
You
I
knock
don't see the problem of it.
loudly on this heavily reinforced door. Oi, who's on there? Get what you want. As this guard kind of pokes its head over the top of the parapet.
You just see
Sorry, I
tower.
don't speak whatever language that is.
What do you mean? You don't understand common?
Travelers from Port Nanjaro. Our
All
ship was
right.
sunk.
Good, you speak this language. Awesome.
You just see like Tower just like turning his head to Zerdos and just saying,
Do you want me to speak for them? At least I can reach what they are saying.
I got it. Our ship was sunk and we barely made it to shore.
Oh,
We're here for a charter.
Hey, fantastic, and hey, what I was gay for. You got to watch out for our man. Yeah, he's been sinking a lot of ships out here. You know, a lot of the pools they come through here. They can't make an offering that's good enough for him.
Weed's gonna look at Zerdus like, it's like he's trying to talk to us. I know it. It feels like he's trying, but it's not getting there.
We'll say it is not the worst I have heard. Get all kinds of people in Baldur's Gate.
It's a little bit of shouting and, oh, yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, on the gate. You got to open the gate, right? And it takes a minute, but eventually they do start opening the gate. And you all are admitted into the fort. And you do see that this fort is, in addition to its very strategic placement on top of this little hill, The sides of the hill are been excavated away, so on top of the hill here rises up these pretty well enforced walls. So anyone trying to assault this encampment is going to have to go up these hills and then up over the walls. So you come into the gate, and there is a second gate, and the second gate opens up in front of you, and you pass through this kind of like murder hole area, and you see that there is a main drag, tents on either side as you approach even more reinforced area on the inside. There are a set of 2 walls, and inside of the set of first walls, there is a second set of wall surrounding a commander's post.
And these guys, they don't take their defense very seriously, do they, huh? One laser cannon, what the hell?
Laser.
You just sit there, just like looking at this, and it
Don't worry about it.
glows to
I
his
probably
like.
ain't got that on this planet.
What a good
I see.
of things I see.
Still have many surprises.
You just. I just asked the guard, "What's that?"
What's what?
The cannon.
Oh, yeah, it there. That's ballista. That's what that is.
Who crafted? I'm in training.
That is. You have to ask the. Oh, yeah, it's Orcometes that crafted that one there.
The one who crafted is that one there. That's what he said.
No,
Did you
no.
say Orcomedes? Did you
You gotta
just
listen.
fucking say Orcomedes?
Can't take credit. That's a Warhammer 40k joke. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Awesome.
yeah, it's a Orcometes special, right? And we commissioned many of those against the war against the undead we did.
Ah, can I help with such? I'm a crafter myself.
Hey, we, go over there. Hey, well, plans are, I think it's called engineering or whatever the discipline's called. You might want to, I'll talk to him about it. He's got an egghead burning the batteries, that one.
Yes, well, we're here
Whatever
to
you,
talk to your
whatever
commander
you
about
say,
the
just
charter.
point me the direction.
Ah, sure, he's
We've all decided
probably...
we can't understand him.
No, I can't understand him.
I can.
Hey,
I
sure,
don't
yeah.
have a Texas accent.
Hey, Wars, I hear you follow me. He's probably chatting up the Commander Liara.
He
He
nods.
starts leading you over to this second wall that's within the perimeter, and you guys are admitted. You see over to your right, there is a jousting field. You see a couple of different horses that look like they're overheating. They look wet. And past the jousting field, you come up to these walls and you see these gates swing open, and you're led inside of this inner bailey. I'm not sure what a bailey is, but it seems like a house.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I need to go. I need to go to bed. I work at 7 tomorrow.
Well, we don't want to get too far ahead without Grok, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I don't want to get too far without Brock, so. at the
That's
same
where we're going to
time-
leave it, actually. You guys are ushered into this kind of dingy, stuffy office, and you do see a well-dressed older woman, Liara, standing up, crosses over to the other side of the room and giving each one of you a stiff handshake, especially you, Jellybean. She smiles, and you see the graying hair frames her face. She's a very determined, stoic face. She's dressed in white, her armor coming up out of her white cloak. She ushers you over to a table, and then sitting down in front of these piles of maps and correspondences, crosses her legs, leans back in her chair. Welcome to Fort Berulian, gentlemen. My name is Liara Porter, and I am the commander of this establishment. What is it I can do for you? That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Yay!
Would have been smiling as we were getting the handshake. As soon as he turned around, like gripping my shoulder, like.
Alright. Alright. Alright, guys. Good night.
A charter, of course.
All right.